G'day everybody, where's Wally here? Well, I've been sort of waiting for Antonio Subirats to go and look at my video. He keeps telling me he's on a break and can't do it possibly at the moment. But then I find he went and had enough time to go and call Bobby ShafSto a fraud, simply because Antonio can't really deal with the infinite facts that Bobby keeps bringing on his own pool. Well, if you're like me, well, then how about you go and sub to Bobby ShafSto too? If for no other reason than knowing that the squeaking voiced Dim Dim will be as mad as hell. The link is in the description below, as usual. Well, if we can get Bobby over 1000, he's going to be able to do a lot more to damage poor Dim Dim. And Bobby, this is for you. Unless you sound like Donald Duck, you can't possibly be as annoying as that little Dim Dim and his little squeaky voice that he has. Oh, goodness.
Wait, is the Book of the Sun?
Okay, now while you guys go and open a second tab and sub to Bobby ShafSto, I will see what Antonio's got wrong today. His understanding of the Big Bang was hilarious, but that's outside the scope of today's video. Oh, hell no, look, I'll just tell you what it was. I heard him say, if you can look back in time and you can see really young galaxies in the Hubble Deep Field Space Telescope, then why can't you look the other way, away from that, and see all the really old ones, like where we're going? Seriously, it's very close to that. Oh dear. Do you know why that is so wrong, Antonio?
I don't know.
Do you get that all directions is looking back in time?
I don't know.
Do you understand anything about the CMB, Cosmic Microwave Background?
I don't know.
Didn't think so. Okay, anyway, now to today's stuff up. To take on Bobby's infinity pool convergences that lined up above the horizon, Antonio, guess what he invoked? Wait for it. Camera is not at the center of the frame. Oh, that old nonsense. Oh, look, an old Phuket word even realized that the center of the frame is only at eye level when the camera is vertical. Otherwise, it doesn't matter.
Then, if you have a photograph, then it is the center of that camera's field of view, as long as that camera is looking straight ahead.
Then Antonio went and presented his own infinity pool research, and even with his cherry picking set to max, he still could not find images that disproved what Bobby was showing in his place. Now, let's just count the number of times that Dim Dim says close enough, shall we?
Very close to the horizon. Not much horizon drop, huh? Now let's see. Good Lord, that looks mighty close to the horizon. Oh, very close to the horizon. Good. Let's see. Very close to the horizon, not quite. Difficult to say. Very close to the horizon. Can't tell. Oh, well, yes, we kind of can because of like the cloud reflecting in the water, the mirror effect that's going on there. Very close to the horizon.
Oh, I love your pool, Bobby. Must take ages to clean though. So, Antonio, it's geometrically impossible for a line of sight from the top infinity pool to actually intersect the horizon. Do you know how I know? Well, look, here's an expert on the matter to explain it to you from his shed. Well, Nick, I'm really disappointed. You didn't even touch infinity pools at all. Was it just a little bit too hard to grasp, was it? Well, let me try and make it a little bit simpler for you, mate. Look, even went to the shed and I've got two glasses here. Now, first of all, we're going to start off with these both being the same level. So they're both level and locally flat surfaces. Now let's pour water from one to the other. We'll raise the level of one above the other. Now you'll know that they are still both parallel, correct? Now if you're looking along the surface of one, say the top one, like as in an infinity pool, you're going to be looking straight out at a horizontal line of sight, yeah? And we know that the natural horizon is where the ocean meets the sky, and these two planes are parallel, meaning that they will never meet. Also, it means that a line of sight from the top pool can never cross to the bottom pool, which means from the top pool you can never ever see the horizon, which means the horizon cannot possibly raise up to eye line. Perspective or no perspective, it can't do it. Well guys, look, I've had enough of Antonio today, so unless he goes and has a look at my red car, I think he already has and he can't really say anything about it, I'm just done with him for now. Okay, bye for now.